Hello, everyone. I'm James. Welcome back to Easy English for You. And today, we have something really special to share with you. Before we start, I want to give a huge thank you to our new member, Stephen Moidati 6227. Thank you so much for joining our membership and supporting this show. We really appreciate you. Now, let me introduce my wonderful co-host. Alice, welcome.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alice, and I'm so excited to be here today. James, what are we talking about today?
Great question, Alice. Today, we're going to talk about something amazing. I helped 3 working professionals create English learning routines. And you won't believe what happened next.
Oh, that sounds interesting. What changed for them?
Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore together. But first, let me ask you something. Alice, do you have an English learning routine?
Not really. I study English when I have time, but it's not every day.
That's very honest. And you know what? Most English learners are just like you. They study when they feel like it. But here's the problem. Without a routine, your brain doesn't build strong connections. It's like trying to build a house one brick at a time with long breaks in between.
Ah, I see. So routine is important for the brain.
Exactly. Now, let me tell you about these 3 people. First, we have Kenji from Tokyo. He's a 38-year-old businessman. He told me he studied English for 10 years, but he still couldn't have a simple conversation with foreign clients.
Oh, no. 10 years is a long time.
It really is. Second, we have Priya from Mumbai. She's a 42-year-old software engineer. She could read English very well, but when she tried to speak in meetings, her mind went blank.
I know that feeling. It's so frustrating.
I know, right? And third, we have Chen from Taipei. He's a 35-year-old marketing manager. He watched English videos every day, but after 6 months, he still couldn't understand native speakers.
But he was watching videos. Why didn't it work?
That's the million-dollar question, Alice, and that's exactly what we're going to answer today. So, here's what I did. I created a different routine for each person. Not the same routine for everyone, but a personalized routine based on their life and their problem.
Oh, personalized. That makes sense.
Let me start with Kenji. Remember, he studied for 10 years but couldn't speak. I asked him, when do you feel most awake and focused? He said, in the morning during my train to write. Perfect. So, I told him, for the next 30 days, I want you to do something very specific.
What did you tell him?
I told him to practice speaking out loud on the train.
Out loud? On the train? But that's embarrassing.
That's what he said too. So I gave him a trick. I said, pretend you're on a phone call. Hold your phone to your ear and speak English. Nobody will know you're practicing.
That's so clever.
But here's the key part. I didn't tell him to memorize sentences. I told him to describe what he saw. Look out the window and describe the buildings. Look at people and describe their clothes. Make it real and present.
But why describe what he sees? Why not practice from a textbook?
Excellent question, Alice. This is where brain science comes in. When you connect language to real visual images, your brain creates stronger memories. It's called contextual learning. Your brain doesn't just remember words, it remembers the moment, the feeling, the image.
Oh, I understand now. So it's like taking a photo with your words?
Yes, that's a perfect way to say it. Taking a photo with your words. I love that. Now, after 30 days, what do you think happened to Kenji?
He became more confident?
Absolutely. But there's more. He told me something incredible. He said, James, I had a meeting with an American client, and for the first time, words just came out naturally. I didn't think about grammar. I didn't translate in my head. I just spoke.
Wow, that's amazing. Just 30 days.
Yes, but remember the secret ingredient. Daily practice. Same time, same place. His brain knew this is English time. It became automatic.
Okay, what about Priya, the one who couldn't speak in meetings?
Ah, Priya. Her problem was different. She could read English perfectly. She knew all the grammar rules, but speaking, her brain would freeze.
I have the same problem sometimes.
Many people do, Alice. So I asked her, what do you love doing? She said, I love cooking. Every evening I cook dinner for my family. So I created a routine around cooking.
Cooking? How does cooking help with English?
Here's what I told her. Every evening when you cook, narrate everything you do in English. Pretend you're hosting a cooking show. Say things like, now I'm chopping the onions. I'm heating the oil in the pan. The spices smell wonderful.
Oh, so she's practicing present continuous tense.
Exactly, Alice. You're learning fast. But it's not just about grammar. It's about building fluency. When you narrate your actions, you're training your brain to think in English. Not translate, but think.
But James, I want to ask something. Why is narrating better than studying from books?
Great question. Let me explain it simply. When you study from books, you're learning passive knowledge. You're putting information into your brain. But when you narrate your actions, you're using active knowledge. You're pulling information out of your brain. And pulling information out is how you build speaking skills.
Ah, I see. So it's like the difference between reading a recipe and actually cooking?
Perfect analogy. Reading a recipe is passive. Cooking is active. Speaking English is the same. You need active practice, not just passive reading.
That makes so much sense. So what happened to Priya after 30 days?
She sent me a voice message. She was so excited. She said, James, I spoke in a team meeting today. I shared my ideas without writing them down first. And my manager said I communicated very clearly.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy for her.
Me too. And you know what the secret was? She practiced speaking about familiar topics. Cooking was comfortable for her, so speaking in English became comfortable too.
Okay, now I really want to know about Chen. He watched videos, but still couldn't understand native speakers. What was his routine?
Chen's case was interesting. He was doing everything people recommend. He watched English videos, he watched movies, he listened to podcasts, but his listening skills didn't improve.
But why? He was listening every day.
Here's the problem. He was passive listening. He was just letting English wash over him like background music. His brain wasn't actively processing the sounds.
I don't understand. What's the difference between passive and active listening?
Okay, let me explain with a simple example. Imagine you're in a coffee shop. Music is playing. You hear it, right? But are you really listening? Can you sing the song later?
No. I hear it, but I don't remember it.
Exactly. That's passive listening. Your ears hear it, but your brain doesn't process it. Chen was doing the same thing with English. He was hearing English, but not truly listening.
Okay, I think I understand now. So, what did you tell Chen to do?
I created a very specific routine for him. Every morning, for just 15 minutes, he had to do shadow listening.
Shadow listening. What's that?
It's a technique where you listen to a short audio, maybe 1 minute long, and you repeat everything you hear immediately after, like a shadow following someone.
So, he listens and repeats?
Yes, but here's the important part. He doesn't pause the audio. He tries to match the speed and pronunciation in real time. This forces his brain to process sounds very quickly.
So, that sounds really difficult.
It is at first, but that's exactly why it works. When something is challenging, your brain grows stronger, like muscles in exercise.
I get it. So, what happened to Chen?
After just 2 weeks, he noticed something. He was watching a movie, and suddenly he could understand much more. He said, "James, it's like my ears opened up. I can catch words I couldn't hear before."
Just 2 weeks? That's so fast.
Yes, because he was doing active listening. His brain was working hard, not just passively receiving sounds. Now, Alice, let me ask you something. What do all three of these people have in common?
They all practiced every day?
Yes, but there's something else, something very important.
What is it?
They all practiced at the same time every day. Kenji on his morning train, Priya while cooking dinner, Chen first thing in the morning. This is called habit stacking.
Habit stacking. Can you explain that more simply?
Of course. Let me give you a super simple example. You brush your teeth every morning, right?
Yes, of course.
You don't think about it. You just do it automatically. That's a habit. Now, imagine after brushing your teeth, you always speak 5 English sentences. Soon, speaking English becomes automatic too. It's connected to your toothbrushing habit.
Oh, so you connect a new habit to an old habit. That's clever.
Exactly. Your brain loves patterns and connections. When you stack habits, learning becomes effortless.
I want to try this. Can I make example sentence?
Of course. Go ahead, Alice.
Okay, I will practice English after I eat breakfast yesterday.
Alice, I need to help you here. You said after I eat breakfast yesterday, but yesterday is past time, and will practice is future time. They don't match.
Oh no! I always make mistakes with time.
That's okay, Alice. Let's fix it together. If you want to talk about a plan, say, I will practice English after I eat breakfast tomorrow. Or if you want to talk about a regular habit, say, I practice English after I eat breakfast every day.
Practice English after I eat breakfast every day. Is that correct?
Perfect. Now you've got it.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome. Now, let me share something really important. All three people, Kenji, Priya, and Chen, they tried different methods before. They tried apps, online courses, YouTube videos. Some methods were expensive. Some were free.
So, which method is the best?
That's the interesting part, Alice. There is no best method for everyone. Apps like Duolingo work great for some people. They love the game-like feeling. But for others, apps feel boring.
I tried Duolingo. It was fun at first, but I stopped after 2 weeks.
Exactly. And that's normal. Some people love watching YouTube channels like English with Lucy or Learn English with TV series. The videos are entertaining and educational. But other people need more structure.
Yes, I need structure too. Too much freedom makes me confused.
And some people join online communities like italki or Cambly for speaking practice. They want to talk with real humans. But for shy people, this feels scary at first.
I'm a bit shy too.
That's completely okay, Alice. The key is finding what works for your personality and your schedule. Kenji needed mobile practice. Priya needed hands-on practice while doing something she loved. And Chen needed focused, challenging practice.
So, the routine must fit the person.
Exactly. Let me share one more secret. All three people told me the same thing. They said, James, the routine felt easy because it fit into my life. I didn't have to find extra time. I just used time I already had.
That's so smart. I always think I need extra time to study. But maybe I don't.
You definitely don't. You can practice English while walking, while cooking, while commuting. The opportunities are everywhere.
James, can I ask you something? What if someone tries this routine but stops after 1 week?
Great question. This happens to many people, and here's why. They set the goal too big. They say, I will study English for 2 hours every day. But 2 hours is hard to maintain.
Yes, 2 hours is a lot.
So here's my advice. Start with just 5 minutes. 5 minutes feels easy. Anyone can do 5 minutes. Once 5 minutes becomes a habit, increase to 10 minutes, then 15. Small steps create big changes.
I love that. Small steps create big changes.
Now, before we finish, I want to hear from you, our listeners. Have you tried creating an English learning routine? What worked for you? What didn't work? Please share in the comments below. Your experience can help other learners.
Yes, please comment. We read every single comment.
Now, Alice, can you summarize what we learned today?
Okay, let me try. Today, we learned that English routines work when they fit into your daily life. Kenji practiced speaking on his train by describing things he saw. Priya practiced while cooking by narrating her actions. Chen improved his listening with shadow listening every morning. The key is to practice at the same time every day. And start small, maybe just 5 minutes. Am I correct?
Absolutely perfect, Alice. You captured everything beautifully. I would just add one more thing. There is no best method for everyone. Some people love apps. Some love videos. Some love speaking with tutors. The best method is the one that you will actually do every day.
Yes, that makes sense.
Now, speaking of routines, our next episode is going to be very interesting. We're going to talk about noise-canceling headphones. Do they really help with English learning? Or are they just a marketing trick?
Ooh, I want to know. I've been thinking about buying some.
Perfect. So everyone, if you have questions about noise-canceling headphones for English learning, please leave them in the comments. We'll answer them in the next episode. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. If you want to go deeper, consider joining our membership. Members get a PDF summary of every episode. You can review the key points anytime you want.
Yes, the PDF is really helpful.
Remember, fluency doesn't come from studying hard. It comes from studying smart with a routine that fits your life. Listen to this episode multiple times. Each time, you'll catch something new. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep going and keep growing.
See you next time. Bye.